Correct.
Sorry, very excited. Razi.
Correct.
Thanks. See,
See the effect.
I did the so-called subservient kind of roles very initially in my career.
And that's not the makeup, that's actual blush.
This will focus. Vijay, Sonakshi, Reema, Gulshan, welcome to Pinkvilla.
Thank you.
I want to start, Sonakshi, by asking you, I did an interview with Shabana Azmi ji recently, and she told me I can't do a film in which a woman is shown as subservient. Now, this is something I've noticed about you as well. You are picking roles where you are portraying modern Indian women. Are you naturally gravitated toward these?
Yeah, I think so. I did the so-called subservient kind of roles very initially in my career because they were big films, whatever reasons. I mean, I got the opportunities, I got wide reach with the audience, all of that. But then I did one film which was a solo film which was completely on my shoulders, and that was like it for me. That was Tasting Blood. The satisfaction and the feeling that you get when you're playing a role like that matches nothing else.
Yeah.
And that's when I think that sort of change came into me. And that's how I started picking my roles with that feeling, with that same sense of feeling of like a responsibility, feeling proud and feeling very powerful. That's how I started picking and choosing my roles, and that's what I want to continue to do because I can.
More power.
Yeah.
Reema, as a filmmaker, do you take this upon yourself as well, that you, when you write a script, you make sure that you're writing characters which are strong, not only for women, but also men with character? Is it something that you take it as a responsibility as an artist?
I mean, I try and write real people, you know, and whether, you know, I don't think that I'm going to make a woman more rounded or a man more rounded. I try and Zoe and me, when we write, we try and make all our characters more rounded.
Yeah. Gulshan, you play a cop in this one, so you are hunting this time as well, but in a different way.
Yes, with 2 fewer hours. I had 2 extra hours in them.
But you know, playing a cop character on screen, we've seen so many of them on screen for so many years. I mean, it's not a character which is novel in its own way. Then how do you make it different as an artist?
Cop is a job, personalities are different. So this is a different personality. I play Devilal Singh, who's a cop, that's his job.
Yeah.
But who is Devilal Singh? So that's different from her version of the cop or Soham's version of the cop, because we have 3 different personalities.
Yeah.
Who come together because it's their profession and pursue you know, there's a chase, we hunt somebody or some people.
Vijay, is it liberating to play a grey character? And if it is, do you as an artist keep some boundaries? Ki violence itna hi dikhaunga?
If you are working with a very capable team, then, you know, it is a collective conscience that, you know, we can only shoot this much. Let's not go. The effect is created. Let's not commit to the real violence. Like in Darlings, there is not even a single whack or a hit that I've shown on screen, but the effect is already there. So these are choices that directors take, and I've often found the makers to be far more understanding and sensitive than, you know, because I can go a little crazy and I'll do anything, you know, because I am that actor. Ko ye chahiye main karunga. But the makers are far more sensitive and understanding.
Sure. Sonakshi, do you agree to the same process also? You are also playing a grey character in Heeramandi as well. Do you follow something like this when you play a grey character on screen? Do you have boundaries?
I have boundaries as an actor, period, whether I'm playing a grey character or a regular character. I mean, there are certain things that I will not do, and I make it very clear to the makers who I'm working with before I sign on to a project. And that's my approach to it. I mean, there are certain things that I've always said, I always want to be a part of something that I can sit and watch with my own family. And I would like to be known as that person who you can sit and watch with your entire family, no matter how old the person is, whether it's a child or grandparent.
Yeah.
So I function like that. Everybody has their own ways, their own methods, and each to their own. So.
It's impressive because she just mentioned something. Mera ulta hai. I tell my family not to watch my stuff. Because I can't watch
each to his own.
Yeah. Vijay, a lot of the promotions, especially in the trailer, you were teased a lot. With
By
Tamannaah, with a lot of
आरोप
people.
लगाया जा रहा है किस पे?
अरे मैं मुझे इसलिए दूर बिठाया गया है यहाँ पे 2 लोग बीच में बैठे हैं.
Reema is there at.
We've separated them.
Yeah.
We did the other interviews
Can't
with them
handle them
together. And
हम लोग को साथ पे बैठाते हैं तो it's
Yeah.
ingredients for
और कुछ और पिक्चर
Explode.
प्रमोट
But you handled
शुरू हो
it pretty well.
जाती
Thank you. I'm really glad that you like the way I handle it.
And that's not makeup, that's actual blush.
Please continue this. This is amazing.
He's getting all the content he
Yeah.
wants.
Dahaad is a thriller. I have a fun game to play with you guys. It's called Identify These Thrillers by these poorly drafted plots. So I'm going to give you these one-line plots of these famous thrillers, and you all have to identify which film is that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sounds interesting.
Let's go for it.
Kajol is the killer?
First one. This film focuses. This film focuses on an interview between a lawyer and a businesswoman in which the latter insists that she is wrongfully framed for the murder of her lover.
हिंदी फिल्म है क्या?
ऐतराज.
Hindi film.
Hindi film, some Hindi films.
अच्छा but
Amit Ji is in the film. Okay, I'll say it again. This
Badla,
film
Badla.
Correct.
Nice. Gulshan.
Badla.
Full
yeah,
full
he's
marks.
a encyclopedia.
No, not really. I haven't even watched Badla.
But how do you know that?
I just educated guess.
Next one. The movie revolves around a retired police commissioner who recounts the most memorable case of his career, wherein he was informed about a bomb scare in Mumbai by an ordinary commoner.
Wednesday.
Correct.
Wednesday.
Nice.
Wednesday. Gulshan 1, Vijay 1, Sonakshi.
Hey, points, sir. Don't keep points.
One has to be a winner.
Okay.
You have a
We're
prize.
all winners.
Yes, I have a prize here,
then
right
we
here.
have-
Oh,
Okay.
that okay. Then now that we know
Now
there's
we play
something.
seriously.
Yeah. You should have specified.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. A girl is married into a Pakistani family.
Razi.
Correct.
Thanks. See?
I mean, see the effect.
देखो यार.
हैमर बोलते
Yeah,
ही देखो क्या
exactly.
enthusiasm.
I just need the incentive though.
Competitive.
Next one.
Nice.
A cop deals with conflicting perspectives involving a brutal double murder. The case is complicated as the prime suspects are the parents who are supposed to...
Talwar.
Talwar.
Talwar, yeah.
Talwar.
Two, yes.
I also said Talwar. Everybody
Yeah.
said
बाद
Talwar.
में बोला.
This film revolves around a piano player who
Andhadhun.
pretends...
Andhadhun.
3.
Vijay is leading. A pregnant woman travels to Kolkata from London.
Kani.
Yeah.
Kahani.
3-2.
Reema has to answer one at least.
I mean, they're faster than me. What do I do?
Next one. A woman suspected of killing her husband narrates an interesting story about her marriage.
Dilruba. Asim Dilruba.
Yes.
I mean, he's not even letting you finish the question.
A naval officer shares a happy relationship with his wife. However, he soon...
Rustam.
Yes. 2.
मेरी पिक्चर बंद हो गई थी उसके वजह से.
Rustam.
So the score is Vijay 4,
Four.
Sonakshi 2, Reema
Gulshan
0
two.
and Gulshan 1.
Don't have to rub it on her.
Number one.
I know.
Number one.
Can we say Reema love?
Yeah, instead of
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah,
I
we
prefer
can do
love.
love. Sorry. A police officer's search for a missing teenage girl leads her to the depraved world of child trafficking. What follows is...
Mardani.
Yes.
नहीं मर्दानी ना.
हाँ, yeah.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Say that again.
Mardani.
Mardani.
मर्दानी.
Yeah.
Mardani.
I love her.
Love.
4,
Yeah,
3.
all you have is love.
Yeah, he's 4.
Will be
He
better
has-
than that hamper.
We let
I
them.
love
Let them.
fighting.
All you have is
खेल लो.
love.
So this is the
Retired,
last
retired.
question. If Sonakshi get this, then it's
Then we'll
retired.
try.
Yeah.
We folded. We folded. हम
In
खेलेंगे
this
नहीं.
movie,
Yes.
in this movie, the family comes together to cover up the murder of a policewoman's son. The father leaves no stone unturned to protect his family.
Drishyam.
Correct.
Sorry. Very excited.
कौन जीता भाई? कौन जीता? Draw है क्या?
Great dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Exactly.
So we'll have to
the
share
both
now.
of you all win. Yes.
We can say कि हमारे
To
पास
the two
gift
of
है
you.
ये है. And Reema can come and say मेरे पास
Oh,
क्या
it's
है.
heavy.
मेरे पास
इसको
प्यार
बांट
है.
सकते हैं?
क्या है?
Fab.